Western Cape police are hunting for gunmen after 3 separate shootings in Athlone. In the first, a man was shot and killed outside the Athlone Magistrates Court. He has been identified as a gang member who was meant to have appeared in court.
In Cape Town's Cape Flats, violence has long spilled into the streets. But now, the very places meant to uphold justice have become crime scenes themselves. Athlone, Mitchell's Plain, Wynberg. Court buildings that should symbolize law and order are under siege. It all began outside Athlone Magistrates Court. On the morning of the hearing, the area was packed, lawyers rushing in, families waiting for their cases to be called, and accused persons being escorted by police. But in the middle of this routine day, chaos erupted. Gunmen opened fire just meters from the entrance. Witnesses described a scene of panic, people ducking for cover, running in every direction, while the sound of gunshots echoed through the court's parking lot. By the time the shooting stopped, 1 man was dead. Reports suggest it was an apparent gang hit targeting a figure linked to Cape Flats underworld disputes. Police cordoned off the area, but the damage was done. Athlone's court, a place meant to deliver justice, had become the latest battlefield in Cape Town's gang wars. Only days later, news broke of another shooting, this time near the Mitchell's Plain Magistrates Court. Details are still emerging, but sources point to similar patterns, targeted killings connected to rival gang members attending or awaiting trial. Inside the courtroom, staff and magistrates were shaken. Imagine being a clerk, a lawyer, or even just a family member waiting for justice, only to realize the violence you thought was outside has followed you into the heart of the system. This wasn't random. These attacks send a message: gangs are willing to strike anywhere, even at the doorsteps of the justice system. And it doesn't stop there. Wynberg Court and other courts across Cape Town have also seen shootings in recent years. Each case follows the same chilling script: accused gang members face trial, tensions rise, and outside, gunmen lie in wait. For ordinary citizens, the fear is growing. If courts, the very places meant to protect society, are not safe, then where can people turn? The shootings have sparked outrage. The Justice Committee in Parliament has expressed concern. Critics say South Africa's courts are under-resourced, with limited police presence and outdated security systems. Others point out that gangs are emboldened because convictions often take years, leaving them free to intimidate, threaten, and kill. The Cape Flats has always been a dangerous place. But the escalation of violence into court grounds changes everything.
A man has been fatally shot this morning as he was about to enter the Athlone Magistrate Court in Cape Town. For an update, we're now joined by SABC News reporter Corbin August. Good afternoon, Corbin. Very gruesome and quite disturbing story. Just share with us firstly, for context, what exactly happened today.
Once again, yes, indeed. We're still positioned here outside the Athlone Magistrates Court here in Cape Town, where a man was gunned down earlier this morning as he was making his way to court. At this stage, we have seen the crime scene investigators who are combing the scene for further clues, just as they continue their investigation into this incident. Of course, onlookers have come out, and people who were here are still in shock. And we know that the court has also been closed due to this incident, so the justice system and the legal cases that were supposed to be heard in this court have now had to be postponed. And at this stage, police say that they are investigating the incident, but no suspects have been arrested yet, and they have launched a probe to track down the perpetrators and the gunmen who actually shot and killed this person here at the Athlone Magistrates Court this morning.
Worrying was certainly that somebody would be exposed or be this vulnerable around the court precinct. When speaking to perhaps onlookers, what have they said about just the level of security that is constantly there at the Athlone Magistrate Court? Is it sufficient?
Well, the safety and security at courts across the country, and especially the Western Cape, is of grave concern. And this is not the first shooting that's happened at a court here in the Western Cape. This is perhaps just one of some recent shootings. Another very shocking incident occurred right inside the Wynberg Magistrates Court, where a man was also shot and killed right inside the court. And of course, that sent shockwaves throughout the legal fraternity. And people who were coming to court, they were also just in shock and panic, because when people come to court, they should feel safe and they should feel secure, and that they shouldn't be thinking about any fear of being shot or even witnessing an incident like this, an incident so gruesome that could really traumatize people. So we need to perhaps take a look at what more can be done, and security at the courts is a major issue, and the security needs to be beefed up at all of the courts, and especially here in the Western Cape, where we have this high level of gang violence, and there's high levels of crime and high levels of shooting incidents, and now these shooting incidents are moving to the courts. So people who need to attend court proceedings are now not feeling safe anymore even to go to court.